I just finished watching a documentary called Martin Life is Short, and all I can say is, yes, it is. I lived a lot of my life just being scared and full of fear. The fear that stopped me from doing so many things. That fear was a protection and a safety net, one I learned at a young age. As I got older, I got to ignore that fear and found there was more to life. Even though I've been through a lot of shit, I don't regret it. Even the regrets I did have, I learned to accept them because, well, they're done. They're no longer a part of me. Even if that regret comes back, I know how to approach it again. Let's say a group of friends invites you out to have dinner or hang out, and you say no. Then you realize from their Snapchat stories they're full of fun and just you get to sit there and realize, dang, I'm not a part of that. And if you said yes, well, welcome to life. Even if that moment isn't full of joy, you're still experiencing life itself. Remember in my last video, I talked about my VR chat addiction, and well, I did spend a lot of my time on there. I chose to ignore a lot of family gatherings, partings, events, just things that I'd rather not do than be inside. Now I really enjoy the little moments that my life has to offer, be with my family, be with my cats, being outside, and just hearing life. I've noticed nowadays we don't really focus on the moment being the present. As I'm writing this, I was in my bed, cuddling with my cat, and can I say I love doing that more than being around my family? Then I remembered we were limited on time. My uncle passed away in 2021, news I wasn't expecting to hear that year because, well, I thought we had had so many more years together. I turned to drinking when he passed. I decided to take time and really sit in my depression instead of think about all the good times and how my family was doing and his wife. Sometimes I remember those nights, but now I just think about our barbecues at his house, him telling jokes because of him being him. Sometimes he would critique what you said just to validate you at the end, because he still cared, even if he didn't agree. He still cared. Earlier this year, my little cat named Sparta passed. It broke my heart, and even now I still miss her. When I think about her, how much I loved her, and how much I loved to cuddle, give her pets, those little treats I called tubes, and her tongue sticking out whenever she slept. That's all I can think about instead of how she passed. I learned that I didn't have to bottle I learned that I didn't have to bottle up my feelings because this cat was so wonderful. She didn't get to live that full year, but in the months that she did live, it was so beautiful. And from that documentary, I learned that death is an experience. We get to choose what we want to do with it. Do we want it to have us eat us from the inside out? Or do we want to just keep on living and remember those good memories of those who left us? Today I was driving and I stared at the clouds for a few minutes. I know it's not the safest, but no other cars were really around me, so I knew I was safe enough to look. Looking at those clouds, I saw how they were shaped, how each one was so different than the other. One was slightly larger than the other, or one had more lumps in it, or there was one that was more stretched out from the one behind it. I really just loved the little details that the clouds have. They were also similar but slightly different. Even with bad moments a lot of us carry, we need to remember it's not forever. If you think that way, look around you. Find the little things that you're grateful for. I'm grateful for being able to write, make a video, rest when I can rest, being able to work, have an amazing cat, well, more cats, have an amazing family, and without pausing, we really do get to look over those little moments that life has to offer. Life is very short, but is also so long, but in the most beautiful way. Thank you for watching this video. I know it was a little shorter than the ones that I've made in the past, but I just wanted to talk about this documentary that I watched and what I really got to learn from it and sit with. Just a reminder, keep on living and making your dreams happen because we have such limited time, but we also have to enjoy those little things that life really does have to offer. So thank you so much for spending your time with me. I hope you have a great rest of your day or week. And I'll see you in the next one. Keep on dreaming. Bye, guys.